Are you thinking about starting a successful automated cleaning business? What if I told you that certain types of personality traits, just no matter what they try, probably won't ever be successful in this type of industry? What if I told you that I've narrowed that thing down to 3? I can tell you for a fact, people with any one of these things is definitely not going to make it in this industry. It sounds a little rough, but I'll explain it and I'll even show you a way around it. But before we get into that, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Mike Mack and I help everyday people build high-ticket automated cleaning businesses so they can get financial freedom and live life on their terms. I'm also the author of the Amazon bestseller, Pick Up Cash, Not Trash. That is the ultimate guide to building an automated cleaning business without getting yourself dirty in the process. In this video, I'm gonna break down 3 things that could be in your way, 3 personality traits that if you have one of these, or if you're guilty of one of these, you need to get rid of it immediately, or with all love and appreciation and respect, you will not be successful with it, okay? So this is tons of trial and error. I can't wait to break down each one of these things. So let's not wait any longer. Let's get right into it. Okay, so the first kind of person that I'm talking about, honestly, no matter what, you're going to struggle, or you're not gonna build that high ticket type of company where you can automate. That person is a jerk. Okay, honestly, right out of the gate, that may seem obvious, but a lot of people seem to think that successful business owners are jerks. And I used to have that same mindset too, but I mean, I've always had that belief, but growing up and then seeing, like, with my business and growing it from 0 and where we are now, I now have an opportunity to network with so many other successful people way more successful than me. And what I realized is very few of those people are actually jerks. If anything, it's the total opposite. Most of them have like a service mindset and they enjoy people. Maybe they're not all like super charismatic and they're not all like super duper extroverted. If anything, tons of them are introverted. So that's really no excuse either. What you find is that, to make businesses succeed, it goes a lot further into like your ability to get clients and even knowing how to price, and it goes further into just having like this hustle mindset. No, it's like, are you a good leader of people? Do people want to work with you? Do people want to work for you? I mean, this is really, really super important and it's often overlooked. So if you're someone who's kind of like a jerk and you really don't like people and you kind of would just rather like stay to yourself, do your own thing, but you do want to start a business, I'm not saying that'll never happen for you. I'm just saying in this type of business, it's a service business. So you have to care about people because you have to have a service mindset. If you want to succeed at the highest level, like if you want to just do a side hustle business, like yeah, you'll be fine. I'm talking about the people who want a high ticket automated cleaning company where you have less clients paying you more money. You're not going to be able to do that if nobody wants to work with you. So the way around that, I would say, is to start developing a service mindset, like a caring mindset for people. If that is too hard for you, I'm telling you right out of the gate, you should probably go try to find like some type of online business where you don't have to interact with anybody. Okay, the second reason, if you're somebody who maybe is struggling with this or thinks like this, I would advise you don't start a cleaning business, or at least not right now. And that's somebody with a fixed mindset. Business in general, a lot of it has to do with like the leader of the company and their ambition, right? Because if you take 2 business owners, right, and they're both cleaning business owners, right, and one has the ambition to, build that high ticket company, that company where you have clients paying $5,000 to $10,000 or even more, and you're paying your cleaners really well, and you have this culture where your cleaners and you guys are all friends and you guys go for happy hours and things like that. You got a real tribe, like a real community built out, and you also want to scale it. You want to get this to become a multi-6-figure company, even a 7-figure company, and then you want to keep elevating cleaners up. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like that's your ambition. So that's one company, right? Versus the other person who can do the same things in terms of they know how to get some clients here and there, they can cold call, do some cold email, they'll get a couple clients here and there, but they don't have ambitions to have a high ticket company. They don't have ambitions to pay their cleaners better than anyone else. They don't have ambitions to work with dream clients only. They just kind of want a side hustle. Who do you think is going to perform better? And that's where I'd say where it comes down to the leader of the company, you have to have vision. Now, if your vision is just a side hustle, that's fine. It's that you're probably not going to build that type of company that you could ultimately step away away from because that's not really your ambition. And that's fine. You don't have to have that other ambition, but it's like, you gotta try to check that. If you only want a side hustle, I would just go maybe work for a cleaning business or a cleaning company owner. I wouldn't start a business. Starting a business with a fixed mindset is very difficult. For a way around that, I would suggest reading some books, reading some different books that can change your perspective, or watch some inspiring YouTube videos with, you know, successful entrepreneurs talking about their journey. Read autobiographies, things like that. I mean, a book like The Power of Thinking Big, that comes to my mind because that could be really beneficial for some people to kind of like start helping you shape how you look at it, because maybe your goals are too small. I suffered from that too. I was very negative. When starting a business, I realized when you're negative, you put so many limits without you even knowing it. So I don't want to stay too long on that, but that's number 2. Let's get to the next one. Okay, so this third one is so super duper important, and honestly, this one is going to be really difficult to work around, but I'm going to show you how to do that. But before we do, if you are getting value from this video, I need you to go ahead and hit me with that thumbs up button. Also, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you can get these videos every single week. They won't slip through the cracks, all right? But now let's get to it. Okay, so the third thing, now this is super important. Now this may seem a little crazy because I just told you in number 2, dreams too small are gonna really limit your potential. So this part's gonna be a little crazy, but the third thing that's gonna hold a lot of people back, and maybe you shouldn't start this type of business, is if you are the dreamer. Okay, so what is the dreamer? Now, I'm a dreamer, and I think a lot of business owners are dreamers, right? Because like, you have to have vision. If you don't, it's really gonna stop you from your true potential with your company. But what I'm talking about is the pie in the sky dreamer. The person who says, I wanna build generational wealth with my cleaning company. Look, that is a really good goal. But when we think about someone who puts generational wealth, as far as like, that's my goal for a cleaning company, the thing that worries me with that is you're dreaming so big, right? Like so big that you're kind of disconnected from the current reality of like, hey, this is a service-based business, okay? So while you can go out and over the next 5 to 10 years build an 8-figure high-ticket cleaning company where you are on a beach somewhere making money, absolutely doable. 7 figures in 3 years, so doable. 6 figures in 6 months, absolutely all doable. Big goals, awesome goals, but this idea of, hey, you know, my kids, 7 generations down, they're all gonna be eating off of my current cleaning business. I just don't see it. And it's fine if that's like a goal and you're like, oh, you know what, Mike's wrong, I'm gonna prove him wrong. Good, I'm glad, I hope you do it, because it's not really the goal. It's that when we dream that big, sometimes we don't see the ground and we don't see that we just have to take the next step, the next step, the next step, the next step. So it's hard when we have a goal that's so far out. You know what I mean? It'd be like, my next goal is to buy the New York Yankees. It's like, well, how are you gonna do that? And it's like, and I just fixate on that. I'm not gonna really see what I have to do over the next few years to even give myself an opportunity in 10, 20, 30 years, potentially. Do you see what I'm saying? So if I fixate on something so far away, I'm gonna be uninspired by the day-to-day things that move this type of business to 6 figures, 7 figures, and eventually 8 figures. Does that make sense? Comment making sense below. I want to know what your thoughts are on that. So listen, if you are one of the people in one of these situations where you're dreaming way too big or you're dreaming way too small, or you're a little bit of a jerk and you want to work on that, listen, all of these things could be worked on 100%, but this is why I make videos like this, because I want you to start thinking a little differently every video. And that's my goal with this. So you have the things here, you have everything you need to start thinking differently. If you're somebody who watches these videos and he's like, yeah, cool, Mike, I check all those other boxes, I'm ready to go, but I just need some help, you should check out this masterclass right here for other people who've seen it and they're ready to go and they want to build a high-ticket automated cleaning company and you want to work with me and my team. Click the first link in the description to go ahead and do that. For everyone else who wants the masterclass, that is also in the description. If you want the free book, you know where to go, just cover the shipping. That's all I got for this video. If you want more YouTube videos, binge this right here. Peace out, Cub Scouts.